Tooling Farm Guy here, and this is the Kotte Manure pack by HR Forst on Farming Simulator 22. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5. Here on the Georgia Farms map for this test demonstration review of this pack of slurry spreaders and containers and even a dolly. This is 23.43 megabytes download. The slot counts vary from 9 to 15 slots on console. And we're going to start with the dolly. If you want to know where all of the mods are in a mod and DLC, at least as far as the store purchases go, look under there, and here they all are. So there is a dolly, 2 slurry transport containers. We have 3 tanks and 4 spreading systems. So let's look at the dolly first. And there it is. Wheel designs. We have $9,500 to purchase. There we go. A wheel design. 1, 2, 3, 4 wheel designs. Attacher type. We have the ball hitch or pin hitch. Colors. We have multitude of colors as we have come to expect from this modder. Very nice. $2,500 though. 15. Oh, so just beware of the color you choose, because it could be more or less expensive depending on what color you pick. Giant's color, $1,500. So anywhere from what's this one? Yeah, $1,500. So you're looking at minimum $1,500 to change the color. That's nice enough. Rim color, again, we have all the colors plus many more colors. $300 there. All right. Let's get our help window on and just hook up the dolly. Now this dolly can be used for anything, but it does come with this pack for the purpose of using a tractor to pull around the two tanks that come with this pack. So we are going to be testing this dolly with those 2 tanks, but we're just going to see if there's any. Yes, so R1 and right stick left and right, we can adjust the that attacher forward and backwards, and that's it for the dolly. So pretty nice looking, and that's the dolly. So let's put this aside, and we're going to be using that later with the tanks. The next thing we're going to look at are the two tanker, or well, we have this in base game. So let's go take a look at them. There should be under slurry tanks. Now here's the Garant 2 base game ones, and I do believe they should be here. Yes. So they are here. They look like they are modified versions of these, 55 and 65. Could be wrong. I did not check. Yes. So 55,000 liter, 65,000 liter. Basically the difference here is we have some tire options, some custom tire options, and then color options that the base game ones do not have. Docking funnel, that's this top piece up here. It's black right now. We can make it orange. The label coloring, we can make that green, as you can see there. Rim colors, every color available, as you can see, and license plates. So pretty much with these, they have, I don't think there's any difference with these operationally speaking, but we'll hook up one of them. There we go. So the thing with these, yeah, so there's nothing odd here or anything like that. The feature, these aren't like a tanker. They're meant to be filled with digestate or slurry, and you place them at the side of a field when you are slurry spreading, and it's a reserve tank. Now you cannot, at least not when I tried them the first time, the base game ones, yeah, you cannot use these to transport slurry to, say, a BGA or a sell point. This is basically strictly to refill your tanks with. And as you come off to the side of a field, say for instance, you detach it. It goes down on the field like so, and it's there for you to refill your tanks with. So that's this one and the larger one. They both, we will be trying these out along with the tanks. We're going to refill the tanks from these actually. Now it says in the notes, it says if you are using PC, if you're playing this game on PC and you are using the manure system, then the hoses, I think it says, I'm looking at it right now, it says, when using the mod manure system, the vehicle decorative hoses are removed and replaced with parking options for the manure hoses, only PC and Mac. So we do not have the manure system on console, so they are, the hoses are just decorative, which is fine. I don't mind. All right. So let me park this and then we'll get on to the tanks. All right, so there's actually two transport tanks that come with this pack, and those are under slurry tanks as well. They're actually, everything is under slurry tanks for that matter. Here we have them both. We have a 2-axle and 3-axle, $92,000 and $95,000 each. That's really the only difference I can see, actually. 30,000 liter capacity. So we'll look at the this one. It looks like there's a raised axle on this one. Design. We have rim designs again. Lots of similar options. Beacon. We have a beacon design option. Reflector strips, orange, white, yellow, and then main colors. Again, we have our choice, keeping an eye on price, of course, if you are price conscious. Rim color, license plate, etc., etc. Now we don't have the 3rd axle one here, but if we come up over here, we can refill this from that storage transport tank, I guess you could call it. And as you can see here, so we do have a couple of, here is the beacon on the back. We have lights. It is a transport trailer, so it's road ready. We do have L1 and right stick left and right. This you can, now for consoles, this is purely a decorative object, but I'm sure if you are running the manure system, it is more functional, shall we say. Now, if we come up over here, this you can use to transport slurry and so forth. It is a slurry tank like many of the others. So let's just drop that off for a moment. As you can see, we're using the dolly. Let's hook up the other one because I do believe there is there should be an option to raise and lower that axle. And let's pull it forward here. So we can see there's the 3rd axle. There is a raised axle. Let's see here. Oh, we have ladder down. That might have been an option on the other one too. I didn't notice. We have the pipe. R1, right stick left and right. That is our dolly adjustment. And we do have steering rear axles, but as you back up, it straightens out. No, we don't have an option to lower that axle, but let's fill it up, shall we, and see if it's weight activated, as I might suspect it could possibly be, since I don't see. Let's put digestate in there, shall we? There it is, yes. So you see that? The wheel dropped down when I filled it up. So it's automatic. And now it's down. Does it steer? Just the rear axle looks like it steers. Alright. So let's just drop that. Drop it. And for our final, let's say, test, let's hook one of these up, but then gonna have to go ahead and test all of them. So here's our, oh, that has a whole bunch of steering axles. The front two, oh, all of them, they all steer. All four wheels are steering axles. See that? Turning left. We have the back ones turning basically right and the front ones turning left too. Yeah, look at that. That's quite interesting. How about backing up? Oh, it does steer when you're backing up, so be cautious with that. All right, let's hook up our first one here and see if I can even get it to back up. Oh yes, there it is. It's a little different backing up those things when, oh, there we go. All right, let's take a look at this one in the store. Okay, so we have wheel and tire options, John Deere manure sensing. So that is precision farming. That's a precision farming feature. You won't see that if you do not have the precision farming DLC installed, just so you know. Again, color options, looks like $0 to change the color. Rim color, kind of a limited palette of colors here. Look at that. We only have a few color options here, which is a little bit different than the other two. All right then. Now the first one we're going to test out is this one, the Zunhammer Verbo. I do believe all of these are modified base game ones, and basically you have color options for the tube color. Design color will make that purple, and then the rim color pink, so you can see there it is. So let's go refill this from one of our tanks. Now you can refill it from our tank that we just filled here, so you can use that tanker or the other one as somewhere to refill from, or you can use these other ones. Now what's nice is that they basically what we have here is modified versions of the base game. Will it let me fill from this? Oh, I have digestate in there. I guess not from these, because these are slurry. So base game for basically modified versions of the base game one for all the color options. It seems like, I do believe there is one, according to DJ, there is one of the 3-axle, I believe, is new, but the rest are modded versions. As you can see here, it seems to be working just fine. Now we're gonna watch them turn around, and then we're gonna cut away, and I'll go grab the others and test them kind of real quick, like, just to make sure they work. I'm sure they do, since it's nothing really modified with them aside from color options, I do believe. And we're just going to make sure he turns around. This tractor might be a tad small for this setup, for power wise, but he seems to be doing all right. So it really seems to me this pack is just basically a pack of base game items with a number of extra color options. So there we go. Seems to be working just fine. We'll fire him and we'll get on with the other ones just to make sure they work, and we'll come right back. Alright, so I have tested all of them. They all performed as they should. Nothing to tell you. The turnaround and everything performed just as well as this guy that I showed you. So no changes there other than the color options. As you can see, you can make them all pink or blue or whatever color you want. Also, I'm right over here to show you that yes, R1 and overload, I can also refill from these side tanks over here that I showed. So that has been confirmed. Now there are a couple of features of this tank. For console, it is purely a role play type thing. L1 and right stick, left and right. That filler arm, up and down, left and right. So you have to extend it all the way out here to get the R1 features, which is tilting and like so, and L1 and R1, right stick left and right, up and down, and you can even extend that, so you can pretend to actually, this is for the fill tubes on the trailers and the tanks, but that's, as I said, and it's what's nice about this, it kind of resets itself more or less when you put it back, so it kind of tucks away. Right, but on console, that's just a something to play with. It doesn't actually do anything. Excuse me. Sorry, something in my eye. Yeah, that's it. That's it in a nutshell. Well, not much of a nutshell. That's a pretty big nutshell for that. But there you have it. That's the overview, and in conclusion, a nice pack if you want color options for the base game, if you like doing that. Tire options too. There's some tires not available on the base game mods. So there you have it. That's the Kotte Manure pack by HR Forst on Farming Simulator 22. Thank you all for watching, and remember, it's only a game, so till the next one, bye for now.